Good evening, everyone. This is Cookie King once again, as you know, because you are watching this video on my channel most likely, casting a game of a TVT between TheJoKeR and ipauliolo. Sorry if I completely butchered that, which I do know that I did, so I'll call him iPaul for the rest of the game. TVT, as I said, sent in to me by whom? I don't know. Didn't include a name, and from now on in my cast, I'm going to stop disclosing the name of the person who sent it in, as it does kind of spoil it. It was brought to my attention in the comments that by telling you who sent in the replay, it kind of spoils who's going to win, as very few people are willing to send in a replay showing a game of them losing. What I will tell you though is that Terran is going to win this game. Not to be expected. Pretty similar to most StarCraft 2 games, regardless of the races playing in them. So yeah, that's what feedback can do. I look at the comment feedback right when I get it. Got it routed right to my phone, get the email right away, so I check it out. I'm able to immediately incorporate that. So thank you to whoever gave me that comment. Sorry I don't have your name off the top of my head. But let's go to this game. We have the red Joker. He's already got his gas up. Blue is about halfway to getting his gas up. The barrack timing are pretty similar. 5 seconds longer than they used to be. I guess that patch was quite a while ago. But the barracks do take 5 seconds longer to construct compared to a time when they took 5 seconds less. We got the scouting SCVs going to arrive almost at the same time, with the blue SCV winning the race by a little bit. There is no wall off, as you can see, because walling off kind of doesn't matter in TVT, because all the units are ranged, with the exception of the SCV, of course. SCV is not a ranged unit. We got a factory going down for the red player. Decided to do that instead of getting his orbital, which he did get, but it is slightly later than iPaul's. Slightly later than iPaul's orbital command. This SCV is actually trapped behind this flight depot. Luckily, he can lower that. Scouting SCV does get killed by the Marine. Wonder how long it's going to take iPaul to notice his SCV is dancing. He's having his own little private dance party club, and no one else is invited. Cute little dude. But there's another blue SCV going around scouting, checking out the Xel'Naga Towers, and we have a starport going up for the red player. He's getting a tech lab, so we're looking at Banshees. Very likely that we're looking for Banshees. Could go for Ravens, I suppose, but Banshees are typically more effective. Banshees are probably the least effective form of harassment. Well, not the least effective. I misspoke. Alright, it's easiest for Terran to counter them, as even if you get Cloak, Terran does have scans to scan away that Cloak. And the Terran's their cheapest unit, can shoot air, which is the Marine. So we have a factory, which is going to make Hellions. We've got a tech lab, so we're probably going to see Blue Flame start research pretty soon. Oh, we decided for Siege Tank instead. We do have that Banshee coming out. A bunker is being thrown down to store these Marines. And not gonna lie, it looks like Joker's in a pretty good spot. He doesn't have Cloak, but Cloak isn't really too necessary. As I said, it's really easy for the Terran to simply scan that away. We have an expansion going down for Joker. Got this Hellion going over. Hellion's not going to be able to do very much. It's not going to be able to get in the base, and this bunker's going to gun it down pretty quick. It's not going to be able to destroy the bunker or the supply depots. A little bit of a supply block for iPaul, but that's nothing too bad. Although this Banshee does get spotted by the Hellion, so it's more of a scouting Hellion. Paul is probably he's not freaking out too much. He is getting a Viking to combat that Banshee. Marines are being moved into a better position. The Banshee's going to take the extreme long route. I'm not sure. Maybe he didn't notice that he got spotted by this Hellion. He will certainly get spotted by this barracks, which is in an interesting spot. I guess it's there to spot drops. Not sure, I guess that's their spot drops as well. Red is following this up with Blue Flame, some Hellions, getting some Vikings. This Viking is going to be halfway done, but 4 Marines should be able to take out this Banshee, I would think. Unless there is some very intense micro done by TheJoKeR and some failures by Apollo, and that Banshee does die pretty much immediately. So that sucks for TheJoKeR, he didn't get anything done there. He does have these Hellions, he's going to have Blue Flame soon. There is no wall off, there is a siege tank though, and siege tanks are going to kill those Hellions really quickly. Got a Hellion driving across the map. SCV running across the map. This Hellion's just going to check, wants to make sure there's no expansion. Scan, sees the expansion, so he knows that it's probably going to land somewhat soon. There is no command center being built yet for Paul. He does, however, have a lot of SCVs. 29 for one base, seems like quite a few. Building that command center finally. But it doesn't look like TheJoKeR is wanting to lift off his command center yet. He's gonna, just for now, use it to get those mules, get those extra supply. Ooh, and this medevac is going to be sniped. And TheJoKeR just lost 4 Hellions with that. Kinda sucks, that's 400 minerals he invested. And TheJoKeR's looking in a pretty terrible spot. You got another Hellion, he's gonna switch the factory over to the reactor. Gonna have just an empty tech lab. Not sure what his plan was there. Making another was a little strange. Scan was a little early, he's not going to be able to optimize that, now he can't see anything. He does have the Vikings though, which can get vision, and still outrange the bunker, and the TheJoKeR leaves the game. Not very happy with that. Being contained in his base by quite a force, and he really didn't have anything at that point. He only had 3 Vikings, so it would be a Viking on Viking fight, but Paulo did have the Marine advantage with 11 Marines over 4 Marines, so the Vikings of Paulo probably would have won. But it doesn't matter what happened, as TheJoKeR did lose. He did leave, unfortunately. We didn't get to see the combat happen. Pretty combatless game. But well played by Apollo. Was able to, he detected that Banshee pretty luckily, I would say. He just had this Hellion just kind of chilling there, managed to spot the Banshee, got a Viking out, but it didn't really matter. He had the Marines, which were able to take out the Banshee before it even shot, and then he got a nice kill on a medevac with 4 Hellions in it, which is a very good kill to get. It's about 500 minerals and a bit of gas worth of units. So got some good kills on Paulo's side. It was a really short cast, probably the shortest cast I've done yet to date, but it was still cool. I think it was the first TVT I've casted so far too, which is pretty sweet. If you would like me to cast a game of you playing this wonderful game that is StarCraft 2, feel free, send me an email, and with the email simply put as an attachment your StarCraft 2 replay file. And when I have time, I'm currently going through all the replays in order that people email them to me, so when I have the time, when I get to yours in the list, I will cast it, I will upload it, and I will post it to YouTube, and I will allow everyone to see your glorious achievements in battle and your strategery. So once again, my email was cookiekingsc@gmail.com. It's in the description if you want to send me a replay. I will gladly cast it for you. With that, I'm going to say peace out, everyone. Have a good night or day or middle of the day, rest of the day, whatever time of day it is for you. Personally, for me, it's nighttime. And I will see you guys later. Keep watching my videos and remember to subscribe to my awesome channel of awesomeness.